Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be Clem versus ShoWTimE from DreamHack Atlanta 2022. This is going to be a Patreon game for those of you who support me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the support. You get to watch this 1 month before anybody else. And if you're watching this the week of Christmas 2022, thank you so much. And if you're watching this in 2023, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 5 times a week with Brood War content. Bottom left, it is the German ShoWTimE. And at the top right, it is the French Clem. So the best, maybe 2 of the 3 best players. 2 of the 4 best players in the European region right now, going at it in a PVT for you today. Looking forward to it. Should be awesome. We're on Inside and Out. Yeah, so top 4 best players are Clem, Raynor, Cyril, and ShoWTimE, right? Am I missing anybody? There's someone else who should be in that top 4? I don't think there is. I think that's where we are right now in 2022 and probably moving into 2023. Probe being annoying as all get out. Potentially the most annoying. But yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too greedy here from ShoWTimE, not expanding until he's got a cyber core. Same thing here, this double gas opening from Clem indicates we might be going for something like a Widow Mine drop. This is Probe is scouting anyway. The Probe's like, very fast double gas. Interesting. Got a Reaper on the way. My goodness, we don't see Reapers in PvT very much. Clem believes in the power of his Reapers, though. Look at this Probe scouting the factory. It's like, yeah, I'm going to be ready for Widow Mine drops, that's for sure. Are you ready for probe harassment? You don't seem to be super ready for probe harassment. This is like, is the Reaper? No, the Reaper's not going to pop out in time to save that. Yeah, it has to flee back into the mineral line where it's like, come on in. The water's great, Probe. Reaper pops out, says, hey, you get back here. The Probe's like, can I call the... No. Beautiful micro there from Clem. So Reaper's name is the Lamb Cultist. For refusing to follow the belief system of the Terran Dominion, this sentient lamb was judged guilty of heresy, a crime punishable by death, the only crime not punishable by the Reaper program. However, when the lamb was captured, it was instead empowered by an ancient forgotten god to spread its words and build a cult of the lamb. The lamb returned to life inside the same prison it started in, was recaptured, and sent to the Reaper program for the crime of unlicensed resurrection. So yeah, I know about the Cult of the Lamb video game. I've never played it. Oh, this Reaper is probably dead. There's nowhere to hide, buddy. And cow. Took a KD8 charge, but ooh, there's another Reaper out. Tried to save his friend. Couldn't do it. Bummer. Anyway, second base is done from ShoWTimE. Cool stuff. Our Reaper is dead, which makes sense. But yeah, Cult of the Lamb. I've seen some like funny screenshots and some funny just quick clips of it and stuff. I haven't played it myself, but I don't know. Seems moderately interesting, but nothing I've really wanted to sink my teeth into. So yeah, look at this. We got our, Hellion Reaper combo against Adept here. Again, Hellions bonus damage versus Adepts. Adepts bonus damage versus Hellions. It's, again, a strange relationship. Second Reaper pops back home, says, ugh. I don't want to fight an Adept here. Quick, finish the command center. Everybody get back inside the house and raise the wall. Don't raise the roof. Raise the wall. Hellions. Wow, they're going to die. Oh, there's an Oracle, too. Cool. So we've got an Oracle name here as the Oracle picks off the Hellions quite easily. Oracle's name is Pythia, High Priestess of Delphi, foretelling the future. Yeah, a lot of people like to play with the fact that Oracle means fortune teller, future teller, in English. Anyway, having some... What do you think that is in Greek? Is it just Oracle? Probably a different word, right? I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, this Revelation. Beautiful Revelation. It's going to be Widow Mines. There are Widow Mines out, and there is a medevac here, and trying to Widow Mine defend this mineral line against Adepts. Because that's all we really got to work with right now. The Adept pressure from ShoWTimE is awesome. He's got a third base coming up behind it down south. Super cool stuff here. The Marine count isn't super healthy, but they're getting some free shots off. Bruising up these Adepts is going to be very, very useful. And yeah, ShoWTimE is kind of awesome. He's making Phoenix. You know what shuts down Widow Mine drops more than anything else? Phoenix. It takes Widow Mine drops and drops them in the dumpster, man, because that's where they belong when there's Phoenix out. Just trash strategy. ShoWTimE has it all figured out. Viking here from Clem in case the Oracle comes back around. Love that play from him. Revelation finally wears off 800 years later. And like I said, ShoWTimE third base, Clem second base, 46 to 38 workers, but mules are good. So the income's about even here. Yeah, when the mules are there, it goes back up to the Clem side. When there aren't mules, it goes back down into ShoWTimE side. Going to be up and down throughout the rest of the game, most likely. Combat shield coming in because we're not meching. Nobody can really mech against Protoss except for Maru because he's a madman. He's a madman with the skills to pay the bills. Chrono boosting out charge. Of course we are. So yeah, Marines, Marauders, Medevacs, Liberators, probably. Widow Mines in the mix too from the Protoss. More options here, right? Disruptors, Colossus. Archon's good. Psionic Storm is good. But Stalker, Zealot kind of going to be the backbone of this whole thing. Stalker's good against the Liberators and the Marauders. Zealot's really good against the Marines and the Marauders. They're there for tanking damage and charging in there and forcing a Terran army away from where the Protoss wants them to be. You know how the PvT works. If you're a StarCraft 2 fan, are you new to StarCraft 2? I don't know that StarCraft 2 is picking up a ton of new fans, is what I'm saying. Which is fine. Like, I love it. I love it a lot. I cast Brood War on my other channel. Is Brood War picking up new fans in 2022? Probably not. Let's be real with ourselves here, you know? So, nice revelation again. Just like, well, feel free to come down here, but just know I'm going to know every minute, every second where you are. The Colossus is on the way. One Colossus is generally not going to be super great, but against this early attack, you know what? I'm kind of okay with it. One Colossus against a smaller group of Marines and Marauders is great. Yeah, charge isn't done. Oh, charge is done. Never mind. Charge is done. Yeah, I tried to drop this left side. Pylon scouted it, so Clem, in his anger, kills the Pylon. But also, you know, for future stuff. For future drops, the Pylon will not be there anymore. Charging in. Nice pickup on those Widow Mines from Clem. Yeah, Clem's superpower is his pressure, man. He gets up to 3 bases, which he's working on right now, and then he just rolls at you. Super hard. Guardian Shield is popped, which reduces incoming range damage. I don't think it works against Widow Mines because it's range, but it's magic. It's not an attack. It's a spell that it's got. Widow Mines, yeah, Widow Mines cast a spell. They're not actually attacking anything. It's interesting. This Widow Mine really just looked like, never mind, enough time to burrow. Not given enough time to burrow. Not allowed. Forge on the way. More Colossus? We already have 1? Yeah, so yeah, like I said, magic number is about 3. 3 magic Colossus can do a ton of work here. Extended Thermal Lance, of course we are. Is the Terran doing anything surprising? No. He's really not. Like I said, Marines, Marauders, Medevacs, Widow Mines. We're going to start incorporating some Liberators. We're going to make Ghosts with enhanced Shockwave if the game goes on long enough. You know this drill. You understand it. Anywho, what are we looking at? Yeah, just kind of sharking Clem. Gonna take down the Oracle of Delphi. Pythia. Rest in peace, Pythia. Rest in peace, the Lamb cultist. So I kind of like ShoWTimE's position here. I mean, I wish he had a 4th base because Clem sure has a 3rd base right now, and being up a base is kind of nice when you're a Protoss player. This probe is going to survive. Wow, yeah, probe, I think, was heading down here for scouting purposes or maybe to expand, but Clem putting some pressure up. This group tries to unload here. Oh, they can't because the Phoenix got killed. No pickups for you. The charge lots are going to chase you down and cut you in half. That's how this works. This Marine looking super cool, standing in the snow here on Inside and Out. It is a snow map, kind of. No, it is. I don't know why I never really considered this a snow map. It's definitely a snow map. I'm just stupid is what it is. Yeah, Hallucinated Phoenix says, there's a Viking over here. Maybe don't send drops down that way. How's that sound? Yeah, Ghost, Enhanced Shockwave. I'm sure you guys have already seen all of the hubbub about the potential major changes. Major engagement here, though, first. And, yeah, these charge lots are like, get out. I'm going to force you to kite, which takes you away from everything. And the Colossus are like, bring it. Bring it. The Vikings picking off some of the Phoenix here. Getting some big hits off on those Phoenix. Solid, solid hit for sure. 4th base coming up here from ShoWTimE instead of down that right side where the Marine is preventing it. But yeah, so a lot of changes proposed to StarCraft 2. Nothing is set in stone yet. It's a PTR. It's a bunch of stuff we can test out. I think by the time you see this, maybe the final patch will be finalized. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, which most of you will be. But yeah, changes to all 3 races. Some pretty interesting stuff. And here we go. There's our engagement. Splits out. Widowmine's connecting. Colossus not really target firing. There's only 2 of them remaining here. I don't know if ShoWTimE wants to do this here. Seems like a dangerous place to be, man. The Archon's doing bonus damage versus the Marines, and the Marauders is always very sick. Archon's going down. Ghost dying as well. Enhanced Shockwave is not done yet. Reinforcing Zealots have arrived. Colossus still with their extended thermal lance. Ooh, a Disruptor too. And that's something that they... Oh, that's a good hit. Something that they've looked at doing... What the heck just killed SCVs? Is changing the Disruptor so it doesn't do quite as much damage as it was previously. Right? I mean, just name a unit. Not every unit. But there have definitely been a lot of changes proposed there. Anyway, Zealot's trying to mess with this 4th base that Clem's taken at the 12 o'clock spot. No, there is army in position to deal with that. There's army to the south here from Clem as well. Just for more disruptors coming in here too. One of the things they were thinking about changing was getting rid of Enhanced Shockwave, as that is a beautiful example of it. So much easier to kill Zealots when the EMP hits them. Sick. So it would get rid of Enhanced Shockwave, but it would make the base EMP like 50% as good as Enhanced Shockwave was. Good snipe on that OBS. So I think we're pretty even here. Like I said, up and down and up and down and up and down, and that income tab. Mules are really... Anytime there's a Terran involved, especially in a TVZ or a TVP, Mules kind of mess with that income tab and make it look the way that it is. Resources lost are 9,700 from ShoWTimE, 6,400 from Clem. A little more cost efficient here, generally, is the Terran player against the Protoss. But yeah, Disruptor's on display here, and not anyone's really favorite thing to play against. I don't think Protoss likes playing against it. Zerg doesn't like playing against it, although they have Abduct. And probably the race that is best equipped to deal with Disruptors is Zerg, because they can abduct the Disruptors into a ball of whatever and kill it real fast. Whereas there's really nothing like that for Terran or Protoss. You just kind of have to jump in there and try to kill them before their Nova kills you. ShoWTimE trying to get a 5th base bottom right. That's not happening. Not even close. Marines, charging into this 3rd base, but ShoWTimE knows more than to just abandon it. He's got it. This is the tricky thing. Is splitting up your army to deal with the attacks coming in from multiple directions, that pressure that Clem is putting on. Like, how much do you send, right? Oh, EMP, good snipe there. Great snipe there. That's what I'm talking about. Terran, not bad. Not bad at dealing with Disruptors that way. Great EMP and then a charge in and then a kill. That Phoenix count is not here anymore. It would be awesome if there were a Phoenix to deal with this drop coming in. Scans, seas were pretty free. There's a couple Stalkers warping in here. There's a cannon, might get some shots off. And yeah, there's just not enough really to be concerning. So killing the Medivacs, yeah, just makes sure everybody, consigns everyone here to death. Backs into a corner. The Marauders are doing their best here. Got 3 kills. Not bad, Marauder. Not bad at all. Top left base of Clem trying to get a 4th up here. Zealots harassing it. And then unloading and dropping here at ShoWTimE's 4th base. Once again, though, blinking in. Oh, it's almost a full medevac. Dead. Another attack. EMPs catch down, but Clem does not want to force the issue here, and he has to pull back. Shield battery overcharge is actually being potentially nerfed as well. So that's an interesting potential change, too. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it, because I really feel like most of the changes that they looked at are not going to be implemented into the game. But it's a pretty interesting exploration of potential stuff, right? Nice Disruptor. Just keeping Clem from chasing. That's all he's doing here. But yeah, ShoWTimE being on 4 bases, not great, because Clem's on 4 bases, and he's on 5 bases now. He's throwing up turrets. It's going to be a planetary up here. ShoWTimE needs to get something done now, or he's dead. All right, so yeah, sniping down an entire orbital and a ton of SCVs is pretty good. All right, that's a way to do it. Clem can't really engage with it. He needs more army, and coming up a ramp always sucks. There's that Liberator stuff we were talking about earlier. So 14 SCVs and an orbital go down. Not bad. ShoWTimE says, can I just kill you now? God, the EMPs are so good. Disruptor's wandering up, trying to get shots off, getting sniped off as well. And Disruptor's getting EMP'd and killed here. Clem is hunting. He's hunting Disruptors, gets another one. This one escapes with all of 2 HP, but it's going to die too. Because the range on that ghost, yep, there it is. That guy's dead. 15 SCVs went down, but at what cost? Army value was 80 to 64 in favor of the Terran here. The young Clem against the more established veteran ShoWTimE. So he sets it to a 4 base versus 4 base scenario here. Clem losing that entirely. Going to lift an orbital from somewhere else that he was building, you know, just because you're just always building orbitals at this stage of the game if you're a Terran player. It's good for the income. Oh, Widow Mine connection. Nope. Disruptors clearing Widow Mines out. Very good. 165 to 150 supply here in favor of the Terran. 20,000 to 17,000 resources lost. Pretty even that way. ShoWTimE doesn't want to kill this debris because he wants the Terran to have to come through a narrow choke. Although, I don't know, it's not good for the Protoss either to do that. Another great EMP. What is killing probes, though? What is killing SCVs, though? Nothing? Cool. DT Blink's on the way. I love a good DT Blink. Anywho, another orbital dead. It wasn't providing any real value here. Taking down a planetary without any immortals is just kind of trying to do it on hard mode, right? This Liberator positioning, not where the Stalkers can get to them easily. That's so good. Here from Clem. Oh, there's a Widow Mine sitting here. I bet that probe death was probes coming down this way to try to expand. Or maybe this guy getting some hits off too. Why not? Anyway, DTs are going to have DT Blink when they come out that way, engaging and trying to... Got it. Got a Liberator there. Disruptors, no! Oh my gosh. Oh no! Every Disruptor but one is dead. Is ShoWTimE just going to tap out here? He's like, well, I'm just going to kill these Liberators real quick, and then I'm just going to get out of here and keep producing Disruptors back home. Blink. Blink when you can. ShoWTimE expanding left side. This is such a close game, although ShoWTimE is down 187 to 119 supply. Never mind. Clem's doing all right. His income is not, you know, crazy high, but his army value is 121 to 52. Disruptors are the comeback mechanic of StarCraft. Like, they win that award every year. Yeah, I don't know, man. It really looks like Clem's got this thing in the bag. This Liberator setting up does get killed by a Phoenix. The Phoenix are back in town somehow, kind of. DT's trying to sneak into this space. No, there's missile turrets, there's Widow Mines, there's landed Vikings, which is hilarious. But hey, why not? Why not do it that way? 2 more Disruptors in production. DTs, desperation DTs. I like to... Oh, what? He saw it. Ooh, he blinks out of the scan and then just recalls him out of there because he's like, that's not happening. Loses one anyway. Catches a few SCVs on the right side. Thinking about expanding down this direction too. Okay. All right. 70 to 65 workers. Dude, if ShoWTimE wins this game from that position he was in, I don't even know what I'm going to say about it. This left side Nexus is dead here at the 9 o'clock spot. DTs are trying to avenge it. And I mean, they killed some Marauders and stuff, but the Nexus is definitely very dead. Clem going to try to boost on into the main again. Forcing another warping of Stalkers here from ShoWTimE. Clem attacking down the right side. Says, wait, hold on. This, again, no splash damage in this army is a problem. Attacking the main base of ShoWTimE cleaned up. Top left base of Clem under assault. If Clem loses this, he's in a bit of trouble. I don't know, but he's not. The repair is too good. Again, no splash damage, no immortals. You need one of those things. Okay, and then this Nexus is dead. That's it. I think ShoWTimE is just a dead nerd. He's going to keep fighting. He's going to try to use Stalkers, Blink Stalkers, DTs to the best of his capabilities. But I just don't think there's a way forward for him here right now. I mean, he's fighting. He's sticking in this thing like an absolute boss. Catching 2 huge Disruptor hits. Okay. All right. That was something for sure. Oh, he tried to Disruptor again. He got a 1 hit off. That's a GG. Clem is your winner in 19.5 minutes. Yeah, that one engagement was brutal. That was so tough. for our guy ShoWTimE there, but that's Clem, man. Like I said, he could take hits and he'll keep on ticking. He'll keep sending waves and waves of stuff after you. 42 SCVs died, 2 orbitals went down, but he did kill 2 nexuses and 35 probes. So yeah, he killed 16 disruptors. Remember when I was like, Zerg has the best everything to deal with disruptors? I don't know, man. Clem makes it look like Marines and Marauders with Concussive Shell and Stim can do it just fine, thanks. And he's probably not wrong about that. How many Liberators? 12 Liberators went down, 4 Archons died. All 3 Colossus produced in this game went down. Where are they? I'm blind. There they are, right in the middle. Tried to make it up with some DTs, didn't quite happen. But 35 to 29,000 resources lost. ShoWTimE losing bases, losing probes. Income just goes through the roof here. Sure, Clem lost his 3rd. But at the end of the day, this engagement here, everything just kind of went really poorly for ShoWTimE. He lost all of his disruptors, really knocked him down, knocked that disruptor count down, and that was that. That was all that she wrote. So GG there, well done from Clem. Gets the win against the very dangerous ShoWTimE. And that is going to be it from me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.